Recipe number 2, seared steelhead trout with navy bean and lentil marinara.
Yes, you nailed it. Perfect.
All right, so how do we do this?
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a medium hot pan. We're gonna add a little bit, maybe a tablespoon of canola oil.
Okay.
We're gonna go with some fresh garlic. We're gonna go
That
with...
is that's why this
amount of
smells
garlic.
so good. There's your answer right there.
And that sound is what you want to hear. It's sizzling. Okay, it's not frying, but it's sweating. You're going to be getting those flavors really developed. We're going to go with some red onion. Once again, just sweat only for about, a minute or so.
Just kind of get it all going,
you just
get the
want to
flavors
soften,
going.
get the flavors building.
Okay.
We're going to go with...
Your tomato paste?
Yeah, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay, we're gonna just give that a nice
bring it all together a little bit.
Bring it all together. I'm gonna crank up my heat here just a little bit. Okay, and then what we'll do is we're gonna go with our fresh tomatoes. These ones were blanched and peeled, but you can use canned tomatoes. Okay, all will work, especially just when we're doing this, think seasonally. If you can buy some fresh tomatoes, sure.
Yeah.
If it's winter time. Then I'd go with the canned tomatoes.
Okay, and all these recipes are available on greattastesmb.ca. And so will there be instructions for how to prepare the tomatoes as well in the recipe? Or that's
yes, there is.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, perfect.
Of course, we always want to make sure we're seasoning. We're going to go with a little bit of salt, a little bit of fresh pepper. Okay. Oh, thank you for giving that a stir.
No worries.
All right, you're a good sous chef.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to add our chicken stock.
Okay.
Okay, because we're making a marinara, so we want it to be, well, as thick or thin as you want. For me, I like it just a little bit thicker, has some body to it,
Sure.
but if you want to add a little bit more chicken stock to have it a little bit looser,
Okay.
that's totally fine too. We're going to add our navy beans, okay, and then, of course, we're going to be adding our lentils.
The lentils.
Now, the lentils are going in raw right now. You could use canned lentils
Yeah.
and reduce the cooking time.
Right.
But since these are not pre-cooked, you're going to want to let them simmer until they're tender.
So about how long is that?
Honestly, it's going to take about 30 minutes or so on
Okay.
a low, medium heat.
Okay.
Okay? Now we got to move to our beautiful seared steelhead trout.
Trout. Okay, so you can use any, or not any fish, but so what are some of the other kinds of fish that you could use? We're using trout because, of course, this is a Manitoba show, and this is Manitoba trout, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
But you could use, this is so versatile, and that's one of the things I love about seafood as well, is that you could use salmon, you could use a whitefish like pickerel, you could use cod, hake. Honestly, those possibilities are infinite as well. Okay?
Lovely.
So now we're gonna start with a nice hot pan. Okay, because we want to get that sear. What I did was there's the skin side of the fish, okay, and what would be on the inside of the fish. So the skin side would be not your searing side.
Okay.
Your searing side would be what is on the inside of the fish if you were to fillet it yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I follow.
Okay, so we're gonna go that side down. Once again, you hear that nice sizzle.
It's all about the sizzle, baby.
Season.
Yes.
Okay, now I did a few portions ahead of time, so
Okay.
I think it's time to actually portion it up. If you wouldn't mind, maybe 2 ladles of the marinara.
So it goes
into
on the
that
bottom,
bowl.
not on the top?
You bet.
Oh, something different always with chef. Okay. 2?
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
You could go as many as you like. I think 2 is going to be nice for the 3 portions that we're doing right now.
How's that?
Beauty. We're going to go right on to our white bean and lentil marinara.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, you know what? Sometimes I got to be a little bit chefy about things.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Chefy.
I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh arugula.
Okay.
And then even just to kind of freshen up a little bit, I have a little bit of fresh parsley.
A little more green
and
on there.
oregano. Okay, you can finish it with a little bit of oil as well. And there you have it.
That looks delightful. All right, so seared steelhead trout, can interchange that with different kinds of fish depending on what you've got on hand or what you like to use. With navy bean and lentil marinara, so healthy, so very delicious. And then, because this is kind of like a dinner party kind of, or like a 3-course.
Yeah, this is a multi-course meal we're having.
Multi-course meal, so we got to wrap up with some dessert. And oh man, do we have something cool in store for you when we come back on Great Taste of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by greattastesmb.ca. Local farms, local foods.